If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement, Male Advantage ebook, or my personal workout and diet plan, all links are in the bio. Okay guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to talk about the 3 stages of self-improvement, okay? Now, a lot of people have requested this kind of video without obviously requesting this title, but they've been asking me about like law of attraction, meditation, you know, things like that, like making your bed. What can this help you on a daily basis? And it's what I kind of define as 3 stages of self-improvement, and in a way everybody has to go through the 3 stages in order to, you know, so I'm not necessarily saying to skip the first 2 and jump straight to the 3rd one. That's not necessarily the best thing to do here, because I think for your own progression, development, and transformation, it is actually quite good to go through the other 3. I know it sounds like a weird term, but find yourself what you want, you know, change your brain along the way. It's something you need to do. I did it. I started with like a lot of law of attraction, meditation, making your bed every morning, getting up at 5 a.m, like that sort of stuff. They don't really do anything, but they just change who you are very slowly. They're like mentality changes. They allow you to come to grips with things, but nothing is really going to change. It's just you're going to change as a person. But as they say, you got to change yourself first, okay? Now, I define the 3 stages of self-improvement as number 1, fluff. Number 2 is general. And number 3 is targeted. And I'll give you some examples so you can really understand it, okay? So when it comes to books, I'll give you categories and I'll give you 3 different types of books as well, right? And this is a great example. So fluff books are like fiction. So you want to see, I read. Oh, do you? What do you read? I've had this discussion with so many people. I read Harry Potter last week. I'm like, it's not really reading. Do you know what I mean? It's story time with your fucking kids. Like, it's not, like, grow up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It's not, just watch the fucking movie. Like, I'm sorry if people love reading, but I'd rather watch the movie and just like waste 2 hours than waste like 6 weeks reading a fiction book that isn't real anyway. It might improve in terms of like articulation and your vocabulary and things like that, but I don't really see much purpose to it. I say that's kind of fluff. The next one is non-fiction, just non-fiction in general. You know, that's general. It's just a general read. Like, that's going to generally improve you. It's going to genuinely help you. Like, that's pretty good, okay, guys? That's kind of stage 1 of, like, doing something good. But the next one is what I discovered, like, 2-3 years ago, which is actionable. Something that's very, like I said earlier, targeted. Something that is going to have an effect. Like, when I read the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller, and he was like, what's the one thing that you can do each day? He said, everybody's busy. Everybody's complaining about not having enough time. Everybody's like, I'm so busy, I haven't got time for this and that, I'm rushed off my feet, my task list is this long. And he's like, yeah, but it's a lot of fluff. It's not a lot of decent shit. Like, what's the one thing that you can do each day that is going to have the greatest impact? And that's how I see self-improvement, as like fluff every day, people are doing that shit. General, you know, things that you kind of have to do to keep ticking along and whatnot, and then targeted. Like, what's that one thing that you can do each day that's going to change the game? Now, the examples of books that I gave was like fiction or fluff, if you would, was like Chicken Soup for the Soul, The Secret. It's just kind of like fluff. It's not, it can get you going, but it's almost fluff. Like, it has no benefit to your life once you've read it. Now, kind of non-fiction, that's like a general book that's generally helpful to you, but it's not really going to change your life that much, is like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. A very good book. But I mean, it's stuff like they get up at 5 a.m. every morning. Okay, I'm going to start doing that. Well, it's great. You might be more productive by 2-3 hours per day. It might, you know, it might improve your life somewhat. You're not going to get rich just by getting up at 5 a.m. Like, there's guys that get up at like midday and stay up till 5 in the morning, and they're rich too. You know, it's not probably the best strategy. You know, if you go to bed early, get up early and hit the gym, you're probably going to be in better shape. Your body transformation is probably going to go better. So it's like, yeah, it has a benefit to you, but it's not going to change too much. Like, another habit of highly effective people, they make daily task lists. I agree, I do too. It really helps, and I move through and I tick what I need to do each day, and I prioritize the one thing that's going to make the biggest impact, or the 2 things. Yeah, I mean, it helps, but it's not the targeted stuff. It's not the main mover. Do you know what I mean? It's a bonus. It's gonna improve your life, but it's very general. In terms of self-improvement, it's just like, yeah, well, you should be doing these things anyway. It's not fluff. It's gonna help, but it's not. It's not the whole pie. It's probably the cherry on top, or maybe it's the foundation. It's just like, let's just put this in place. Let's get up early. Let's make a task list. Let's put some effort in. I mean, these are just basic fundamentals. If you're not doing them, you should be worried. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like that. But people seem to think, and that's why self-improvement isn't cool as well, because that's what people look at. But now for like actionable and targeted, I read the Netflix book. I'm looking to create a men's streaming platform. There you go. Just tied the two together. It's actionable. It's going to benefit me. Yeah, it's a different era, but I'm sure I'm going to go through the similar problems with new technology that they went through. Okay, they face this problem. They face this problem. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? That's all in my head now. I basically feel like I was part of Netflix when they were creating it. When I come up against those same problems, I'm going to be like, how did they deal with it? I won't make the same mistake. Oh no, actually, when they did this, they realized this. How can we... It's massively helpful. Are specific to me. Makes a massive difference, okay? So another one. Let's say fitness. You get people doing this all the time. I'm going to get in shape this year. Fantastic. What are you going to do? Well, I bought a treadmill and I got a 5 kg dumbbell set. You know the ones 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, like goes on a fucking pyramid. They're like rubber. They're like pink and blue and green. I bought those in a treadmill. You're like, yeah, that's fluff. It's just not going to work. It's fluff. Without anything else, it's fluff. Like, you're not just running on a treadmill and lifting these baby weights. Like, I don't care if you're a woman, it's still fluff. To be fair, women, it's quite easy to get in shape, but it's still fucking fluff. It's going to do fuck all for you. You might have the best intentions. I don't want to discourage you, but it's fluff. It's not going to help, okay? Now, general. I go to the gym. It's better than what you were doing before. It's just kind of general, isn't it? Like, I go to the gym. What do you do when you're at the gym? Whatever I feel like. Like, it's just general fitness. I go to the gym. It's nothing specific. You're going to look slightly better. Yeah, you're going to look just above average, but you're never going to get an elite body because there's no specifics, there's no measurements, there's no progression, there's none of that, okay? So that's just general improvement. Get up at 5 a.m., make a task list, go to the gym. Like, this is addicted to success, websites like that. You know, you see these blogs of people who aren't actually successful or who became successful through or made all their money through the website telling you how to be successful. Like, there's those sort of people where they're like, here's 7 things that you can do to be successful. Get up early, make your bed, smile more. Like, you know, all this bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Like, drink coffee. Scientists have proven that it boosts you. Shut the fuck up, you moron. Because that shit doesn't work, and that's for clowns. That's 1980s DVD or 1980s VCR sort of shit where you order it in the post, you put the DVD in. Do you want to make money this year? Is that bollocks, okay? Now, if you want targeted, something actionable, I'm bulking, and I'm tracking the progress, and I'm tracking my calories and my macros. Different level. You're gonna be in shape. You're gonna be in shape. You're gonna be in fantastic shape. I go to the gym. I'm doing specifics and I know where I'm headed. I have an end goal. I have a target in play. It's way better, guys. And it's a million times better than I bought a treadmill and 5 kg weight set from Argos or something like that, right? Like, it's just I got it off Amazon because you guys in America probably don't know what Argos is. But it's that kind of bollocks, okay? Now, the next one is like law of attraction. Yeah, like, do I think it works? Do I think we're probably in a simulation? Well, all the smartest people in the world say we probably are. So, yeah, look, it probably works to some extent. But it works no more than you think about something, you want something, life presents you with an opportunity. It's then up to you to take it. So, yeah, it's kind of fluff. It's kind of fluff. You can think about stuff as much as you want. You can visualize it. And in my most negative days when I wanted to quit, law of attraction kept me motivated. If anything, that's all it is a positivity thing. Where you go, here's what life could be like. Let's visualize it. Okay, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to stick in the game because that's where I want to get to. That's how I used to use it. I don't really use it anymore. Every day is law of attraction now because there's new shit happening. I'm seeing the pictures unfolding. Every day is law of attraction because I can see the end goal now. It's inside. I don't need to visualize. It's there. Like, it's easy. Now, a second stage to that would be like researching it and looking into it. Okay, you're taking some more action here. You're researching, you're looking into it. But you see people like that all the time. I've got a business plan. I'm looking into this idea. Have you done anything about it yet? No, I'm just doing research. Oh, the amount of people I know who do that. Like, it's better because you're doing something, but no, I'm just researching at the moment. I'm just looking into it. I want to make sure I know everything before like, they're perfectionists. They don't want to start. They got a fucking start line issue. You know, DNS. They're just there on the fucking start line, hesitating, shaking. It's like, do something. They just need like a kick up the arse. Do you know what I mean? Go. Be active. Go and have a little try. Yeah, but I don't want to mess up. Like, they're those people. But it's still better than just sitting there visualizing, right? Now, the next one is doing. Just get out there and fucking do it, guys. How have I done anything with this business? How did I get in shape? How do I do my gym vlogs? I just turned up with a camera for the first time. Never done this thing before. Right. All right, guys, here I am. I'm in the gym. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing. People looking at me like I'm some freak. Let's get on with it. You know, I just did. And now it's become a fucking thing on the channel. How did I make the supplements? I just, years and years of like looking into these ingredients, researching, thinking about it, and then I just did. I just acted on it. I did it, and now, you know, they're going really well. Sometimes you just got to take that leap of faith, okay? And that whole not millennial, I guess it would be like generation X, Y, Z, you got all this shit now, right? But these like, you see like some young 18, 19, 21-year-old girl on Instagram or whatnot, and she's got the secret of life. She knows all of it. Positivity, you know, positivity is the way forward. I think positively every day. I've got my crystals. I just, you know, I'm a card reader. You get all this shit, right? She's there. She's keeping bad energies away. Bad energies stay away from me. I meditate twice a day. I get up at 5 a.m. I make my bed. I make a task list. I meditate. I go for a walk. I listen to a positivity DVD. And it's like, yeah, she's probably in a really good fucking mood, but I guarantee she doesn't make as much money as me. I guarantee her life isn't going forward at the same rate as mine. Because all that shit's fine, right? And because she's hot and she's relaxed and she's got time to go to the gym and whatever, she might attract, like she's thinking, I want a husband. I want a bit, like, you're hot, you're going to attract a husband, right? There's a lot of logical fallacies there. And then her life goes well, she's having kids, and she's like, all you have to, she writes a book, Michelle Obama style, right? All you got to do is stay positive. It's like, without Barack Obama, would you even be anyone? Like, you literally have a job for just being a wife of somebody who is successful. You're piggybacking. You're standing on the shoulder of that giant and you're calling yourself tall. Right? And you get a lot of this shit where you'll see all these examples of people that are like, I just thought about it and it landed on my lap. Don't trust these people. Trust the person who's been fucking suicidal 100 times before, who was depressed, who was just like, fuck, life's rough, who's been through the trenches, who grew up in like a fucking war-torn country, you know, grew up in like Syria, made it out and turned themselves into somebody who's worth 20 million and became a success story. Listen to that person, because that person probably took actionable steps to change it. They're not sat there in the middle of this area with all these bombs going off being like, if I just visualize these bombs going away, they won't be here. Like, this isn't the film It, okay? Like, stuff is real. So there's 3 stages of self-improvement, and you've got to be honest with yourself, guys, as I always say. You've got to address it. You've got to say, what am I doing? Is it just fluff? Am I, you know, and everybody has to go through this, but are you just waking up early, making a task list, making your beds like that? That army guy said that, I don't know what he was, I'm offending him there, but there's that speech with that Marine or something, or the sergeant or whatever. And he's like, the one thing that makes people successful, get up each morning, make your bed, because it's like, yeah, maybe in the military, I'm not sure though. Like, I'm not sure if I've never really made my bed in the morning. I don't really give a fuck. I'll make it before I go to bed. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing well. There's plenty of people who have got a cleaner that'll make their bed for them. There's a lot of fluff out there, okay? Like, if you're getting up early in the morning, making your bed, meditating for 2 hours, doing law of attraction for an hour, reading a book, okay, which is just some 7 highly habits of effective people kind of book, The Millionaire Next Door, you know, that sort of thing, which is, you know, it helps, but it's not actionable. If you're doing those sort of things and then you're saying, okay, I'm going to listen to a positivity track and go for a walk, you will find in 5 years' time your life hasn't really moved forward. You might feel better, you might understand now what you want, but your life hasn't moved forward. It's necessary to go through these things, but not a lot would have happened. Then if you start doing the general things, stuff like that as well, you'll just have a good daily task list. You'll just get, you'll get stuck into the fundamentals. But again, not a lot will happen. It's until you get targeted and you say, what's that one thing I can do each day which is going to boost my life forward? I've sat here some days and replied to comments for 6 hours. It's targeted. Because I know if I reply to people for 6 hours, those people will tell other people and be like, this is fucking legit, this guy's good. It builds customer relationship. It builds a great relationship on the channel. The community's thriving. These are great actionable things that I can do. Now, in terms of my day now, they're more generalized because they're just general things that I do. But a specific before was like going to the gym and vlogging it, putting all that together. I'm like, this one video or making... I remember one day I was like, I have to make this body language analysis video. I have to make this male advantage video. And I spent like 10 hours making one of these videos. And then when I put it out, I was like, but it will be worth it because this video is going to pop off. I think it was the Ragnar Lothbrok one. And it did. It popped off. It's got like... I think it's got like 400,000 views now. It really helped my channel. It was one thing that I did. It trumps making your bed, making a task list, meditating, law of attraction. It trumps all of that. It's very targeted, very, very specific. It had the greatest impact on my day, my week, my month, my whatever. And if you can do that enough and do the targeted thing and read targeted books and do targeted things each day, very, very specific rather than busy, cut out all the fluff, just have a normal day in place, like task list. It's just, these are standard procedures. If you can have all of that in place anyway, plus targeted stuff, over the period of 5-6 years, whatever, that will have like a chain reaction effect and your life will move forward at a progressive rate. But there's a lot of people who are busy. There's a lot of people who are working hard. There's a lot of people who are thinking positive, thinking they're on the right track. I was one of these when I was young. But in reality, you're not actually doing a lot. And when I look back, I'm like, I spent a lot of days just doing some like generalized things, a lot of fluff and generalized things. My task list might have been wake up 5 a.m, tick, gym, tick. There was no plan, it was just gym. I wasn't tracking my calories, it was just gym. So of course it isn't going to go anywhere. But you feel like, yeah, I'm a productive individual, but you don't look good. There's no progression. And then it was like task list. So I was making I was going through the task list, like I was making the next stage of it or whatever. Or that might have been that night, so I knew what I was doing the next day. But it would be like 1 hour, law of attraction, meditate, read book. 30 minutes, learn Spanish. And by the end of the day, I was like, have I even done anything? Do you know what I mean? Like, what I've improved, but, it's great me improving, but I need fucking money to pay the bills. It's great me improving. It's great me going to the gym. I kind of still look like shit. My penis isn't being sat on by any women. This isn't good. I need specifics. I need to move myself forward. Once you get specific, life moves forward, okay guys? And that's the lesson I'm going to leave you with. If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement, Male Advantage ebook, or my personal workout and diet plan, all links are in the bio.